So what years were you with the Knicks?
I think I was there 2010 and 11. I got traded there. So I got traded there, I think, in 2010.
Was that like Amari's first year?
No, Amari came right after me.
Okay. So were you on the team with Amari?
No, I never played with Amari.
You never played
or Melo.
Okay.
I left there, went to Denver with Melo, and then Melo got traded halfway through the season to the Knicks.
And then you ended up playing with like Landry Fields and like.
No, I played.
Who was all the random Knicks?
So I played. My era was when I was there. It was like Tim Thomas that came back for a second. Tracy McGrady played with us for a second.
Wait, Tracy McGrady played on the Nuggets.
The Knicks.
The Knicks. No. I'm talking about on the Nuggets.
Nuggets is it was Nene.
Okay, Nene was a very underrated guy.
It was Melo, Kenyon Martin.
Yeah. But when Melo got traded, you played the year after with those guys, right?
With those guys, yeah.
So that was
J.R. Smith.
J.R. That was.
What's my Ty Lawson, Aaron Afalo.
What was the light skinned dude that the Knicks traded to the Nick or that they traded him to the Nuggets, but he was like kind of like borderline like you could be like, damn, this guy could be an all-star.
Aaron Afalo.
No, Aaron Afalo played for UCLA. I'm talking about there was like a forward. Was it a small forward? He was a part of that Knicks Melo trade. And
Gallinari.
No. Fuck.
That's who came. Wilson Chandler.
Oh,
okay.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
You said the name.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah, shout out to Wilson Chandler.
Yeah, big shout out to Wilson, bro.
What would you consider because you've been a part of some dope teams. Obviously, shout out to the Pacers. I feel like the Pacers were like one of those teams that when I think of the best teams that never got a ring, I think of the Pacers. I think of the Suns. I think of a couple versions of the Suns. Fuck my life. And then I just, but the Pacers, I feel like legit were like talently, if you look at the roster, like 1 through 8 or 9, like the best team in the league a couple of years in a row.
Yeah, man. When I first came in the league, it was the year after, Mike did the push off to Reggie and hit the shot, to win that series. So, they were so mad. They were licking their wounds. They thought that, we would win it the next year. No bullshit. So it was a lockout year when I came in. So they were so focused that they had training camp. Training camp started when training camp was supposed to start because Reggie was like, so whenever the season do start, we'll be in better shape than anybody. So they had us all there. Everybody was there except for, I think, Jalen Rose and Dale Davis. But everybody to a man was there.
Was Rick Smits on that team?
Rick Smits was on the team too.
Yeah.
So, bro, we there doing he was in and out of the practice during that time because he had bad feet. Yeah. So we worked our ass off up until like maybe Thanksgiving. And then we're like, well, look like shit ain't about to happen. And remember, it didn't start until like January of the next year or whatever. But at that time, the league was all about vets. So it was like who had the best vets at that time. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we just ran into the Knicks, and Larry Johnson had that 4-point play on us.
That 4-point play was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And that pretty much knocks us out the box, takes our momentum away. But then the next year, man, we get to the finals. You know what I'm saying? We get to the finals, but we ran into a fucking unbelievable Kobe Bean Bryant and fucking Shaq that you can't do nothing with. You know what I'm saying? And even I'm gonna tell you this funny thing about that series. We thought we had a series-altering moment when Jalen Rose stepped under Kobe and made him roll his ankle.
You guys were like,
you
guys were kind of excited, like, hey, we got a chance.
Bro, this was old school basketball.
Yeah, you're
bro.
like, that's right. Go sit your bitch ass down.
Yes, all that, that was, like everybody in the locker room, like, yes, we got this motherfucker out type shit. And fucking Kobe plays the next game.
Taped his shit up. Kept it moving.
And not only kept it moving, he had like 36 or something.
Was that an on purpose thing? You'll see guys always try to slide under the landing spot.
Well, J. Rose said it. I mean, I think he's said it himself. He did it on purpose.
Yeah.
He stepped
get him out of here.
Yeah, like, you don't know that you're going to make him roll his ankle, but you hope something happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, during that time, it was no holds bars. It was just like survival of the fittest. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would say that it was done on purpose.
I'm assuming throughout that series you had to have like eventually kind of ended up on Shaq by accident. Maybe there was a switch
I was
or something.
hurt. I was about to have back surgery.
Did you ever like?
I guarded Shaq though.
What was it like guarding? Because they always say he's the most dominant player of all time, and peak Shaq. I just I don't know what you can do really.
Bro, you pray. So when he was in Phoenix,
The big cactus.
bro, he was rolling down the lane, and I rotated over to take a charge.
Oh.
And when I got there,
He's heavy
I
at
had
this
already
point.
made the commitment, and I just closed my eyes and I said, God, please. And he hit me and fell on top of me, but it just didn't hurt. I was like surprised, like boom. And I opened my eyes and he looking right at me. He was like, "You lucky you from Jersey. Other than that, I would have killed you." He like looking dead on top of me, like, "You lucky you from Jersey." I was like, thank you, big fella. But guarding Shaq was impossible, bro. But when I'm guarding him, we gotta double team him. So it's just like I'm just holding him up as much as I can. And this was my Golden State days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we played small ball, so that means now he gotta guard me on the
Yeah,
other
you're like
end.
the big guy on the team.
You know
guy.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So, but we had success. Like I said, we beat him every time. You know what I'm saying? But Shaq was a load, bro.